Hey, welcome back to my Those simply won't do.
Christmas.
That's better.
All right, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's really good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single one of my videos, except for that one time. So press the subscribe button for an extra greeting. All right, folks. It's that time of year. It's Christmas time. This is my favorite holiday, okay? You got it all. You got gifts, wine, you got food, you got family in regular circumstances. And best of all, you got old Taint Dick coming down the chimney eating up all your cookies. But of course, my favorite part of the holiday season is the movies. And there's a lot of great Christmas movies, but I feel like as time goes on, in terms of Christmas movies, it's just kind of turned into quantity over quality. So for every like good Christmas movie, there's like 3 million bad ones. But within those 3 million bad ones, there's usually one really bad one. And every December on my channel, we look at one of those really bad Christmas movies. And the culprit this year is none other than a movie entitled Homeless for the Holidays. Fun facts about the film, the script was actually completed in 3 weeks, and from idea to DVD release, it took 9 months, which is pretty impressive, but wow, do I wish they spent more time on it. I will say this, it's pretty shocking that a movie from iproducefilms.com is bad, but hey, it's 2020. Anything can and will happen. The plot is insane, the acting is terrible, and the ending takes a really sharp turn at the end, and it's just something else. So without further ado, I got my Christmas sweater on, my KURTISTOWN Christmas sweater on. Think there's still some for sale on my website. I got some holiday nog, and we're ready to go. So let's take a look at Homeless for the Holidays. So the movie starts with some oddly cheerful music for a movie about being homeless. And then it cuts to a news reporter talking about how a family's house is being foreclosed.
Until their house was foreclosed just 2 days ago.
Slow news day, I guess. But the main character, Jack Baker, he ain't having any of that, okay? Because it's way too depressing for his son to be watching.
Kind of a depressing way to kick off a Saturday morning, isn't it?
And then the son, Adam, I guess he tries to like, I don't know, explain wealth distribution to his father.
Did you know that the unemployment rate in Wooded Falls is up 7% this year?
But Jack ain't having any of that either.
Some of these people can't even afford Christmas presents. Do you know what that means?
All the good toys are still in stock.
Like, I know this kid is a kid and all, but wow, he cannot act. I don't know where they found him. Like, he doesn't give any facial expression throughout this entire movie. So now we get the classic Christmas movie trope, busy business dad. He's never around because he's always working. But hey, at least he's a good dad when he is around.
Don't you have comic books? Be normal.
Oh, never mind. So Jack and his wife Cheryl go out to buy some Christmas gifts when they run into
An unusual Santa.
And this unusual Santa is asking for donations, but Jack only gives a couple cents because he's a greedy business boy. So then this Santa, I guess, like casts a spell on him or something because Jack didn't give him enough money.
May your life be forever changed. Merry Christmas.
Because you know Santa, he's always cursing people. Hey, you know the old saying, if Santa ain't bringing you a purse, well, he's bringing you a curse. Ho, ho, ho. Ha! So right after that, Jack and Cheryl get in a fight because Jack gets called into the office on a weekend. Busy business boy.
Cheryl, we have talked about this.
And real quick, let's get this out of the way. We're all thinking it. I'm gonna speak in Yu-Gi-Oh terms here if you don't mind. The actor who plays Jack looks like if you were to use a polymerization card with Adam Sandler and Seth Meyers, but minus all of their likable qualities. It's like, it's confusing. Like my eyes are sending messages to my brain like, he looks like two funny, likable guys. And then when I see any scene in this movie with him, I'm confused and frankly pissed off. What I'm saying is this man is the human equivalent of going over to your grandma's house and you see a tin of cookies, but then you open it and it's just sewing supplies. But then you proceed to eat the sewing supplies and cut your mouth open. Okay, we got that out of the way. I know you were all thinking that. Let's get back to the film. So the next day, Jack is giving this big marketing presentation at his job for this new skincare product they're working on. And this is when we meet Jack's assistant, Wesley. And And listen, he's a little goofy if you couldn't tell by the music they're playing in the background when he talks.
If I could have just a few moments of your time, I'd love to show you some new concepts for the beautiful blue line.
So quick summary of Wesley. He really wants Jack's job, but nobody really respects him. But you need to remember Wesley for later in the story, because he is important. And a little goofy. So the next day, at least I think it's the next day, I don't know. Time in this movie is a fucking illusion. This plot could take place in 1 week or 3 years, I have no clue. But the next day, I think, there's a bunch of reporters at Jack's front door.
Can I get a comment, sir?
Because it turns out there was a huge misprint on the new bottles of the skincare cream, and it's apparently Jack's fault.
Need a comment on the labeling.
Again, slow news day, I guess. So the bottles were supposed to say, do not inhale fumes, but they ended up saying, do now inhale fumes. So a bunch of people got sick and are mad at the company for it.
200 mindless drones were hospitalized after those bottles shipped last Thursday.
Which is fair, I guess, but like, at the same time, if you're a skincare company making products so dangerous that it'll hospitalize you if you inhale the fumes, I don't know, man. Maybe get into a different line of work. Don't get mad at the misprint, you know? You told people it was okay to inhale the thing they're putting directly under their nose? You heathen. So this next part is also really weird because Jack's boss is like, hey man, I know this wasn't your fault. I know you didn't do this, but the people are gonna blame you, all right? So we gotta fire you.
Are you throwing me to the wolves?
Which makes no sense at all, because when a company messes up, like, people are mad at the company, not the one employee that made the mistake, right? Like, imagine a company going through a scandal and they just single out a specific employee. All right, thank you for coming to this press conference, everyone. We are aware that the last shipment of chicken breasts still had the nipples attached. We are really sorry, but we want to assure you that it was not our fault, okay? It was actually because of our employee, James, right over there. Hey, all in a day's work, right? Wait, you guys like the nipples? Chicken boobs, chicken boobs, chicken boobs, chicken boobs, chicken boobs,
And that's the story of how young James became the CEO of Chicken Breasts. Now with nipples.
But anyways, the boss is talking to Jack and he's basically like, so are you gonna take the fall for this and save our butts or get everybody fired? And for some reason, Jack takes the blame for the misprint.
It's impossible to find a job in this economy.
This economy. So for the next little bit, Jack kind of just mopes around the house all sad and stuff. To speak in Yu-Gi-Oh terms, his life points go down to 0. And this is when I started to really not like the main character. He was saying how stressed he was at just the thought of not having a job.
I'm our only source of income.
But now he has no job, and instead of even trying to provide for his family, he just sits in his office like, wow, no one's calling me on my work phone.
It never rings anymore.
It's almost like I don't work there anymore. Well, yeah, you got fired. Stop saying that. But Cheryl has had it, okay? So she steps in and whips him into shape.
Jill, what do you want? I told you he was gonna call me. Ugh!
It's time to come back now.
Seriously. Ice water.
See that? The cure for depression.
Ice water.
So next there's a montage of Jack trying to get hired at like a bunch of different places. He applies at a bowling alley, a car dealership, a high school basketball practice for some reason. Listen, coach, I know I'm a little older than the other guys, but I will be the only point guard with pubes. But after all that work, nobody wants to hire that sad sack.
Are you kidding me right now? I don't think so.
Okay, so now we cut to Jack's old work, and this is another part of the movie that makes 0 sense to me. So they're all stressed out now because apparently a rival marketing firm wants to hire Jack, but they don't want that to happen because he's like the most qualified marketing guy in town.
That's probably why Kurtis has been trying to steal Jack away from us for years.
And they want him to work there at his old job, even though they fired him. That literally makes no sense. Why fire him? Pick someone else to fucking take the blame, right? You're fired. Hey, where you going? I don't know. I have a feeling this might end badly for them.
This could end badly for us.
So when Jack gets home that night, Cheryl gets pissed at him for not spending his time well enough while she reads a magazine on a rocking chair.
We need an income.
Also, really quick, I gotta say, Jack is always just a little too quiet, or the music's too loud. Something has to change.
You cannot talk to me like that.
Speak up!
You want me to walk around like
like I'm mad at the world?
Speak up, Jack.
You want me to slam the door? Kick the neighbor's dog?
Hey, whoa, Jack. The fuck? Escalated very quickly. Holy shit.
Kick the neighbor's dog?
That's gotta be something he thinks about on a regular basis, you know? You don't just randomly suggest something like that. Damn it, I'm out of cereal. Oh, I'm so mad I could kick something. Where's that neighbor's dog of mine? All right, so the next day, Jack goes into this fast food place to get a job, but the manager won't hire him because he's not his type.
Just not my type.
Hello?
Creepy. But smart business boy Jack, he works out a plan where he'll work for free for the first week, and if the manager likes him, then he gets to hire him.
I like that.
Big brain play, Jack, 1000 IQ. And this next part is fucking so annoying, and it's like a common theme in this movie. So Jack has to like dress up as a penguin and like greet people that come into the restaurant. And when he's in the bathroom getting ready for his shift, there's a guy in there who's just being such a cock for no reason.
Don't forget to wash your flippers there. Eating establishment.
But you'll see going forward, anybody who isn't a main character in this movie is so fucking mean for no reason. Like, everyone sucks. But let's see how his first shift goes.
Baker, there you are, man. Where have you been? I need you back here now.
I thought you wanted me outside.
See what I mean, man? Speak up, Jack. Fuck.
I thought you wanted me outside.
Like, at no point was the director just like, hey, man, we can't fucking hear you. Can you talk louder?
I thought you wanted me outside.
Like, imagine any other actor doing that.
I don't know who you are.
Liam, we can't hear you.
I don't know what you want.
Liam, your audio's not picking up on the mic. Gotta talk louder.
I can tell you I don't have money.
I thought he was like a professional. What's he doing? Oh, fuck. He peed his pants again, guys. Yeah, Liam Neeson pees his pants like all the time. You should Google it.
After this video.
So like you saw, the restaurant is super busy. So Jack goes behind the counter to take people's orders with no training because the manager is swamped and he needs help. And you'd think the manager would just leave, you know, to go do other things to help the other employees because it's so busy, right? No, this movie makes no sense. Why would they do that? The manager just stands beside him while Jack tries to do the thing the manager was just doing. That arguably makes things go slower, right? Hey man, can you help me lift this couch? I feel like it'd be easier if we both did it. Oh yeah, for sure, man. All right, thank you. Whoa! What the fuck? 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 Okay, this is another one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Ow! Michelle, stop it. Mommy's trying to read.
Michelle, Adam, Daddy's home. Dad! I love you, Jack Baker.
Wow, those shitty kids and angry lady remind me of my shitty kids and angry lady. I hate my family. So once Jack remembers he has a family, he immediately turns into a cashier god. He's absolutely cracked at taking orders, my guy.
What may I get you?
And again, we've got more people being mean as fuck for no reason.
Wonderful day, maybe for you.
Asshole.
You're cheery.
Another asshole.
You guys have order number 319?
Move your family out of there. Everybody sucks. So 2 weeks go by, Jack gets his first paycheck, which honestly, it looks like a takeout menu or a brochure that they had just laying around. Like you can see a bit of the text like through the paper, and you can see the text goes from like top down, you know? Unless they're paying Jack in like acrostic poems, I don't think the prop department did a very good job. But I guess his paycheck was way less than he expected, and I love the music that they chose for this scene. It's just...
Is that it?
Yep. I asked. Twice.
I won't make a mortgage payment.
Isn't that so goofy? An entire 2 weeks of work isn't enough money for a mortgage payment. Corporations don't pay their employees livable wages. Isn't that just so kooky? Oh man, wish I could pour ice water on that paycheck, make it all better.
You need a second job.
Also, did the writer of this movie just forget that women can get jobs too? I don't know, Jack, you're gonna have to get 2 jobs. I'm just a stupid girl, sorry. Girls can't get jobs. All they know is read magazine on rocking chair, pour ice water in face, eat hot chip and lie. So then the family is having a Christmas dinner at their house with their friends.
Now that was a meal.
But then the cable gets cut because they haven't paid their bills.
What's up with your TV, Baker?
So everybody just leaves.
We should get going.
Another example of the secondary characters being just so mean for no reason. I'm sorry, your house doesn't have cable? All right. Is that a torch? What are you doing? Oh, I'm setting your house on fire. It's fucking useless. Oh man. Alright, well, I'm out of here. Bye, love you. Okay, bye, love you. Okay, so now things are getting interesting. Old goofy Wesley comes into the fast food restaurant and tells Jack that they might be giving him his job back.
He's making plans on bringing you back.
And Jack is super excited, so he goes home to tell Cheryl. And this is also when we have like a rough timeline for this movie, finally. So the daughter spills the beans to her friend about Jack losing his job.
Your dad lost his job?
She says that he lost his job like 3 months ago.
Like 3 months ago.
And if you didn't know, Christmas still hasn't happened in this movie. So then this movie started in, what, like September, I guess? And if that's the case, why was there a man in a Santa costume asking for donations in September? Well, actually, on second thought, I guess he was an
unusual Santa.
So never mind. Santa is pretty unusual in any month other than December. That is pretty weird now that I think about it. Like if you go to a mall and you see Santa and he's got a kid on his lap and that's in December, that's totally normal. But if you see that in like June, I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on that Santa. Okay, this part fucking pisses me off. Jack tells Cheryl that he's gonna get his job back, hopefully. And listen to what she says to that.
We have to celebrate.
Oh, we don't have any money.
I've got some emergency money tucked away.
What? You guys haven't paid your bills in months. You can't afford your mortgage and your cable got turned off.
The cable turned off.
And you've just been hiding money for an emergency? All of those things I just listed are emergencies. Also, Jack getting his job back isn't even a sure thing. And you're all using the last little bit of money you have to go out and eat steak and lobster? I hate this family. I hate Jack. And another thing that pisses me off, Jack literally has a call from a rival marketing firm saying they want to hire him.
I'd like to talk with you about a marketing position here at Purees.
And he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go back to my old job where they threw me under the bus for no reason.
Are you throwing me to the wolves?
God, this plot is so stupid. It makes no sense. I'm gonna speak in Yu-Gi-Oh terms for a second here. Fuck this movie. All right, so now Cheryl pulls a classic Zooey Deschanel and sings in the movie for no good reason.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
And this boy has yet to show any emotion.
And heaven and nature sing, and
The daughter's killing it. She's a great actor, but the son, holy shit.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive.
Ah, Jesus fucking Christ.
Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and
Oh my God. What is wrong with you? Are you human? I've never seen you show any emotion. What is going on? So Jack actually quits his job at the burger place to go get his old job back, but they say no because the public apparently still hates him.
We can't start issuing you checks until the public forgets why they hate you.
Which I honestly find very hard to believe. I doubt there's just some guy out there just loathing Jack's existence, right? I hate this family, I hate Jack. Oh, it's also revealed here that Wesley was the one that like sabotaged the misprint. Big twist. They don't really spend that much time on it though for some reason.
What can you tell me about that?
So when Jack gets home, they get some bad news.
If we don't send them $4,800 in the next 7 days, we're gonna be homeless.
For the holidays?
You're not getting your bonus, are you?
So with that terrible news, they go to their church and ask them for $4,800 so they can keep their house. But they say they can't help Jack because they don't have enough money. Because of people like Jack who didn't donate enough money. I'm learning stuff.
What?
And don't worry, we're getting close to the end. And like I said earlier in the video, this is where things start to kind of take a turn. But before we get into that, we have to watch this really quick scene because I laughed so hard when I saw it and I want you guys to see it as well. One of the extras just fucking looks right at the camera and it's the one good scene in this movie.
We've not been placed on this earth to maintain status or to build up treasures.
Fuck, sorry. Seeing
Maybe
this shit?
It's time to quit
This movie fucking
striving.
sucks.
As he looked into their eyes, he could see more. Could it be that other perfectly presented people were experiencing troubles of their own at Christmas time?
Could it be other people have problems too? Empathy? Huh?
Jack questioned for the first time ever whether the glittery splendor of North American consumerism was really enough to fill a holiday with a genuine sense of joy.
fuck are you talking about? So Jack is about to leave the church when this random old man stops to talk to him. And it turns out this old man was actually the
unusual Santa
from earlier in the film. And I also think they're trying to imply that this Santa is God.
But you know, I'm not just a kindly old man who cares.
Which seems to just come out of nowhere. Usually Christian movies are pretty upfront about it, you know? But not this one. It leads you to believe that it's a normal movie. But okay, well, not like, you know what I mean? Movies are either Christian or normal. But no, it tricks you into thinking it's like a regular movie. And in the last 20 minutes, it's like, no, it's actually because of God. God is real and fuck you.
The ones that I'm supposed to love and provide for are gonna be homeless.
For the holidays?
Homeless!
For the holidays?
You show me a winner who left his family homeless at Christmas time. He had reasons for doing what he did.
What the fuck is going on?
I mean, he was sent to save the world.
You see what I mean, man? Like, where did this come from?
You're here to be that person who genuinely cares about others. Time to stop wishing for it and start becoming it.
Jesus.
Sorry.
God.
God's opportunity knocking on.
Okay, so now it's pretty much the end. They end up losing the house, so they move into this tent village for the next few months until the boss from the rival marketing firm tracks Jack down and figuratively pours ice water on his life and hires him to be the marketing director at the rival company.
And we want you to come on board as our director of marketing. We want you on our team.
So does everybody else. And that's it. That is Homeless for the Holidays.
It's okay to say Merry Christmas.
The biggest problem I had with this movie was like, homelessness is like a really big issue, but this movie kind of like weirdly glamorizes it at the end, which I really don't like. The family was homeless for about like 1% of this entire movie. And when they were homeless, they made it out to be this like fucking fun, chill time. You know, it literally looks like they went on a fucking camping trip, and that's not what that is like at all. I don't know, but I guess the moral of the story is when the going gets tough, just fucking wait it out, and God will do all the heavy lifting for you. That's right, this was a Christian YouTube video the whole time. Well, let's hear a word from the last sponsor of 2020, ExpressVPN. Internet privacy is important. We know that. But how do you make sure you're staying safe? With ExpressVPN, of course. Every time you connect to an unencrypted Wi-Fi network, you're at risk. With only basic computer knowledge, hackers could gain access to your passwords, financial details, or even your emails. But when you use ExpressVPN, 100% of your data is protected, using the highest standards of encryption, so your internet activity cannot be seen by anyone. Not by hackers who can steal your personal info, not by your internet service provider who can legally sell your data to ad companies, not even the government can see what you're doing. ExpressVPN also masks your IP address, allowing you to browse the web anonymously. And with servers in 94 different countries, you have a wide variety of places you can choose to appear from. And speaking of changing your IP address to a different country, not only does that let you browse the internet anonymously, it also allows you to expand your entertainment selection by unblocking content that's unavailable in your country or region. For example, if you want to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey, just switch to a German server, and there you go. Bada bing, bada boom, you're watching the movie. Are you still not convinced? Well, listen up. ExpressVPN has the fastest speeds. 24/7 customer support, it's easy to use, you can connect with just one click, and it was rated the #1 VPN provider by CNET, The Verge, Wired, Tech Radar, and many more. And it gets better, you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN completely free. And all you have to do is click the link in my description or go to expressvpn.com/KURTISTOWN. It's that easy. So yeah, check them out. They've been sponsoring my videos for years now. I seriously use them every single day, so you won't regret it. And it helps me out as well when you guys check out the sponsors, so everybody wins. All right, thank you so much to ExpressVPN for sponsoring yet another one of my videos. Back to me. Okay, before you click away, if you're still here, you'll probably notice there is a donation thing either beside me or below me, depending on what you're watching me on. But you know what? I really learned something from this movie. Giving is good. I didn't know that. So I set up a fundraiser thing. I've never done this on YouTube before. Like, I've raised money for things, but I've never done it like on the YouTube. But yeah, I set it up for a nonprofit called Second Story. They're a great organization that provides housing and counseling for young people experiencing homelessness, including pregnant and parenting young women and their children. So I thought, you know, this was fitting. It'd be a perfect opportunity to do some good this holiday season. So if you have the means to donate, please do. Don't just do a couple cents, or else I'll get Santa to curse you. Ha! I'm just kidding. It's fine. Just whatever helps. And I will be matching donations up to 10 grand. How about that? So if we reach the goal of 10K, I'll match that. So it'll be 20 grand for second story. That'd be great. So let's hit that goal. Ha! Yeah, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press a like button, because 1 like equals 1 cup of ice water that I will throw on your face. Leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see more bad movie reviews. I actually have one more like semi-Christmas themed movie that I want to do in January, maybe. So let me know if you want to see that one, but I found another movie that I really want to talk about. And yeah, press the subscribe button, because I make a video all the time. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtistown. If you didn't know, Kurtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor, so you have to be nice to me.
It's the law.
You can check the description for the other things I do. I got my podcast down there called Very Really Good. It's a very really good time. I got my Instagram, my Twitter, merch, all that stuff. But yeah, man, this is the last video of 2020. This year was fucked up. I started this year really excited to do a bunch of shows and, you know, just travel a bunch. But obviously that didn't happen. So if you saw me at the beginning of the year, thank you for supporting me. Thanks for coming to the shows. And other than that, just thank you for watching my videos. This is my dream job. I get to make just fucking stupid videos every week, and I have so much fun doing it. And I truly, I'll never be able to thank you enough for allowing me to do what I do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching me, supporting me. If you grab merch, if you watch my videos, you like and comment, whatever you do to show your support, I just thank you so much. Hopefully I'll be able to do shows again next year at some point. I don't know. Fingers crossed, because I miss doing them. Yeah, I hope you're staying safe. See ya next year. Now you can Google Liam Neeson peeing his pants. Okay, see ya.
Liam Neeson pees in his pants. Let's pee in the pants of Liam Neeson. Lil' pee pants. That's Neeson. He put the pee in Liam's pee pants.
What the fuck? What the fuck?